So on Saturday, we had our first client event, and I just wanted to basically walk you guys through or talk to you about two of the biggest takeaways that I got from it. And the reason why you might want to stick around to this video is because if at the moment you're trying to get in shape, right, you're stuck, you're putting in the reps, you're putting in the work, but you're not really getting anywhere and you're kind of frustrated that things aren't moving. Like, I feel like these two things I'm going to discuss today are really, really going to help you. So basically, our first client event on Saturday, 6 of the guys come down, which is a great turnout considering most clients are international or just like somewhere else in the country, which is quite far away. And we pretty much put them through a training session. So it was a group training session, just teaching them basically how to train hard. And it was fucking incredible. Like, I've done a few events with clients, but this was by far the best one. Every single time they get better, but this one just was like another level, another step above. Like, the guys are pushing each other, motivating each other, holding each other to a high standard, and like the energy was just fucking incredible in there. And it's got me really excited to do more of them. Already planning out some more going into like August and September. So two main things that I took away since I've been reflecting on it. The first one is obviously community, and Seb, one of the guys who come down, messaged me after and said like he loved it. He said he wished he could do stuff like that more often, but he hasn't really got, his friends group aren't into fitness at all. And most of them just drink, right? And that's the thing in the UK, it's like that, if you live in the UK, it's that culture of like drinking. And I was a big part of that. But for me now, like, I love a pint, right, on the weekend, but it's not really something that I just don't enjoy doing it anymore, to be honest with you. Doesn't align with where I want to go and how I want to feel. So I can 100% resonate with him. And I think that's the key thing here is like, most of the time when you're trying to like count your calories, when you're trying to like weigh your food, when you're going to the gym, you're doing your cardio, people can see it as excessive. They're like, this person's fucking weird. Like, that's not normal. Why is he pushing so hard to lose fat? Why is he pushing so hard to look good? And it's mad that in today's society is weird. You're abnormal by doing normal things. But the reality is the other way around is if you went out and smoked 20 cigarettes and got battered every weekend and got a takeaway, that's normal, right? Which is strange. But the key thing I took from that is like, if those are the only people you hang around, if those are the people that are around you, then obviously that's all you're going to really do. It's all you're going to really know. That's the behaviors and the habits that you're going to take on. And that's obviously not going to be in line with potentially where you want to get to. So being around people that are like-minded, being around people that inspire you, that are above you and below you in terms of like their skill level and where they want to get to, like just being in a place where you feel seen, where you feel heard, where you just feel fucking normal. Like, that is the biggest thing we took away from it. It's the first time these guys have actually been in a space where it was like, shit, like this is actually normal. This is fun. It's great to be around people that are working towards the same things as me. It's inspiring. Like I said, it's motivating. And it opens up your mind to like, what is actually possible. Because when you're around people that are like, one of the guys there had lost 31 kilos in the last, or 30 kilos in the last 36 weeks, fucking mental. The other guys are looking at it going like, shit, if he can do that, I can do that. Even if they haven't got to lose 30 kilos, but like whatever their result is to them, it just inspires you. And it makes you realize like anything is possible when you're around other people that are doing it and it seems normal, So the biggest thing was like community, and I talk to my clients about this all the time, is like, that's why we're building such a strong community, is because I want a space where it is the normal. I want a space where you can just message one of the lads in the chat and go for a gym session or go for a run or whatever it is on a Sunday or on a weekend and meet up and like have a coffee with these people. Like, hanging, I'm not saying ditch your mates, that in my opinion, you don't ditch people that are great friends, but if your mates aren't into the same things as you, like, go out and find other people. I've done this over the last 4 years. The biggest thing that I've done is like, my mates are still my mates. Nothing's changed. Like, I love them to bits, but I've now put myself out of my comfort zone. I've made friends that are coaches. I've made friends that are just into fitness, whether that's through Instagram, whether that's just going to like local events and stuff like that. Recently, I went to an event in Portugal. I've been to events in Dubai in the last few years, like putting myself in these environments where like, I know like it's a bit uncomfortable going to a different country, not knowing anyone. You're a bit apprehensive about it, but I'm not saying you have to travel to Portugal or like Dubai to do this, right? But just an example, get yourself out of your current environment, get yourself into a different community, get around people that have the same mindset as you or that you aspire to be like them. It will do so much for you, you just don't realize. And that's the second thing. So the first thing was talking about community. It's so uncomfortable holding this phone, got to angle it because obviously I can't do portrait for YouTube. But the second thing was like standards. So like when you're in that community, right? So that's the first part. Your standards are much better, because there were guys there that probably haven't been, like, a few of them said like, I haven't been training this hard. Like, this is like ridiculous. This is like 4, 5, 6 more reps than I usually get. And that's the key thing, right? Because they were around other lads that were above them in terms of like experience level and were pushing harder. And I was telling them, like, this is what the standard looks like. That becomes their new norm. Like, these guys are now leveled up. They can take that away to their own training and now improve upon their form, improve with their intensity. They're going to get stronger now in the next few months. They're going to build more muscle, all because of that one training session that lasted like 90 minutes. Like, that's going to be the catalyst that's going to improve a lot of things. And here's the other thing. It's not just about that, because how you do anything is how you do everything, right? And I love that saying. It's the same with like them being there, training hard and setting that new standard and being other people that are holding higher standards to themselves. That's now going to leak into everything else. That leaks into how they hold themselves in social settings. It, like, simple stuff like being cleaner, like just simple shit. Going to like obviously taking care of yourself in terms of that, but like their nutrition then starts to improve. They're saying, actually, you know what? I'm not going to eyeball my food. I'm actually going to weigh it properly, or I'm going to track every piece of food, or I'm going to like plan my days out ahead of time. I'm going to be as consistently close to the targets that I need to hit to get me to where I want to be. And like whatever that standard looks like, but like everything else goes up across the board because you're in an environment with people that are holding a higher standard of you. And if you're always around people that are not above you or in places that you want to kind of get to with your progress, then you need to start surrounding yourself with those people. So if there's one thing you can take away from this that I just wanted to kind of just talk off the cuff today, so I've been thinking about my walk before this and lunch, is like, if you're currently find yourself stuck, you're not really getting to where you want to be, and the people around you aren't on the same mission as you, find those people. Go to local events, whether it's like a run club, whether it's like a, I don't know, like a high rocks class, whether it's a, like, I don't know what else, trying to think of other stuff now. It could literally just be reaching out to me and chatting to me and getting in touch with people that I know. Like, you have to put yourself in these situations, because if you don't, you're always going to remain in the little bubble that you have. Get yourself outside your comfort zone and start to actually see like the other levels that there are to where you want to get to. And I promise you, like, the difference it's going to make is ridiculous. And like the guys in the program now, they're where they want to be. Not because they've just followed the plan and because they've got me coaching them. It's because they've got the support with the other people in the community. You've got like loads of people in there pushing them, celebrating their wins, making them feel seen, making them feel normal for doing the stuff they're doing when other people aren't making them feel like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to touch on. Hopefully that's helpful. Nothing else to say really. If you like this video, drop a comment. Let me know anything else that you took away from this. Any light bulb moments for you, any kind of stuff that you want me to do content on, I'd love to know. And obviously drop a like on it as well. Maybe share it on Instagram with people that you know. This could help a friend, it could help a family member, it could help people on your Instagram you don't even know. You'd be surprised at literally what sharing stuff can do for other people.